In this video, we'll configure the qDynamicLayout Webpart, which allows you to create a customized layout by placing multiple web parts and HTML elements on one page. This basically helps you manage page space more effectively. If you have a web part page that has say 6 or 7 different web parts on the page, you may find yourself scrolling either vertically or even sometimes horizontally to get to the web part content. So the idea behind qDynamicLayout tabs is to create a tabular web part that quickly presents and aggregates all these web parts into tabs, and then you can toggle between the different tabs to see your web parts. So let me walk you through how we configure the qDynamicLayout web part. I basically I'm just on a regular web part page. I'm actually on the home page, and I've got a couple. Well, actually, let me go to this site right here, QuickApps. I've got a couple of web parts going on. I've got docs and I've got tasks. So I just want to roll them up into this qDynamicLayout tabular format. So the first thing I need to do, obviously, is just add a web part to the page. So we'll come in here. We'll add it right on top of the welcome to your site. We'll do page edit, and then just a couple of spaces here. We'll insert a web part, browse to the QuickApps for SharePoint, and select the qDynamicLayout, and then go ahead and add it. Okay, so now it's added to the page. What we're going to do is we're going to configure it. So we're going to click on Easy Edit. And let's expand Easy Edit. So basically, there's Appearance, Layout, Advanced, Ribbon, Appearance, and Display. Most of the work will happen under Display, but let's switch quickly to Appearance, because I typically tend to forget giving a title to the web part. And what we're going to do here is say browse this page. And then under Display, we have a couple of things going on. We have the layout, which basically will define how many tabs do you want to have, and then view settings, which specific web part do you want to place on what tab, and then the skin name. So we'll just immediately or quickly change the skin name to transparent, is the one I like. We'll go to the layout, click on edit, and then we'll add our tabs. So the first tab here will say docs. If I want to roll all my docs or documents, we'll just call it documents, into one tab, give it a description, all page documents, and then we'll add another tab and we'll say tasks. And although I only have one tab, one web part that's tasks and one web part that's documents, if you have more, it will make more sense, and you'll start seeing some of the page spacing value adds here. We'll say all page tasks, and we'll go ahead and click OK here. So now we've got 2 tabs going on. Let's click on Edit next to View Settings, and by default you will see the list of all the web parts that you have on this page. So if I had 20, all 20 will appear to me in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the different web parts in their corresponding tabs. So we'll say this will go under tasks and this will go under appearance, and we'll go ahead and check both of them and click OK. And that's all I need to do. I'll go ahead and click OK. Out of all of this, what you're going to notice is a much cleaner interface on that page. Let's just go ahead and click OK to save. So again, what you're going to notice is a much cleaner interface on the page. I've got documents, I've got tasks. These are my tabs. If I switch from documents to tasks, then I will see my tasks web part available to me in here. And if I go back to documents, you'll see my document web part available to me in here. One thing to note out, if I decide I want to change this, I don't like this anymore, If I want to delete this web part, what's going to happen, you're going to delete the layout, the dynamic layout web part, but you're not deleting the rest of the web parts. They just go back to the same zone, same location they were on prior to you creating this and configuring this dynamic layout web part. So if I come back in here and say edit this page and go back to the dynamic view web part or dynamic layout web part and choose to delete it, first we have to edit the page. And if I click now on delete, you're going to notice that the web parts went back to the same zone, same location they were on earlier. This concludes this video. Thanks for listening in.